Y'all see all the craziness going on YouTube and shit. With Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. And what's so crazy about it? What's so weird about this particular situation is those are two of the people that I damn near watch the most. You know what I'm saying? That's why it was like epic for me, because it was like them two people, I watched them more than anybody else and shit. So it was like an epic type situation and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see the whole video, but the part that I seen, and it looked like Corey got punked. To me, it looked like Corey got punked. Straight up, it was like, dude, because Corey was talking all this hot shit. When it started out, okay, Corey was saying, and Corey right though. He right about what he was saying about Ant always caping for white people. You know, I done got on Ant for that. I done said something to Ant about that. So he done be caping for white people all the time, down talking black folks. He does do that. So Corey was not incorrect when he was charging him up for that. I'm glad he checked him on that, because it seemed like nobody would check him on that. However, Corey, you said a bunch of disrespectful shit too. You see what I'm saying? You said a bunch of disrespectful shit, and then you got mad when he said some disrespectful shit. But you can't say some disrespectful shit to somebody and then be mad when whatever they say back. If you say just something that you think is a small disrespect, and then they come back and say, nigga, fuck your mama, this and the third, suck my DD, this all this. They say all this stuff. You can't really be mad because you started the disrespect. It's kind of like if you go smack somebody in the back of the head and they turn around and shoot you. Yeah, that's overkill, but you the one started the situation. You see what I'm saying? And I watched the video from the beginning. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch it from the beginning. And at the beginning, Corey was being disrespectful to dude. That's why he even said what he. That's why Ant ain't no disrespectful. I ain't never heard Ant tell nobody to suck his dick or they eat dick unless they said some shit to him. So he said that in response. He said the dick shit in response to Corey being disrespectful. So then Corey jumped up and was like, nigga, don't say this and the third. Ooh, he got all his face and shit. So Ant was like, nigga, we can go outside if you want. He was like, Ant was like, shit, if you feeling the way, you feeling froggy, nigga. Said we go outside and handle the shit. And Corey turned down the fight. I was disappointed in Corey. I was disappointed because he talked all that tough shit. And that's how I looked at him, like he was just some tough street nigga or something. But I don't think that no more. Cause you turn down the fade with a nerd. That's a nerd. Ant is a nerd. He'll tell you he a nerd. He willingly will say that he's a nerd. He is a nerd. You can tell he's smart. He got a nerd. But you turn down the fade with the nerd. After all the tough talk. I never talk tough to a nigga, and then nigga charge me to the fade, and I turn it down and shit. Hell nah, we can get that. We got to go and get that. I could take these glasses off and shit. They say, I'll never hit a man with glasses. I just take the glasses off. We can get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm disappointed in Corey, to be 100% honest. You talking all that hot shit on all these shows about how hard you is and how niggas ain't gonna play and all this type of shit. Ant come on there and just pull your whole cord. Ant, out of all the people, the nerd of YouTube, come on the show and pull your whole cord, bro. That's embarrassing, my nigga. I'm embarrassed for you. You should at least smack them or something. Some y'all, you can't talk all that. You can't say all that. And then when a nigga come try to check you about it or charge you to the fade, you, oh, nah, I'm good. Nah, you ain't good, homie. You gonna be good after we get this fade. Then we gonna be good. Right now we ain't good. You know, can't jump all in my face. See, that was me. And I'm not no super nigga or nothing. But I get angry fast. So I would have probably stole off on him as soon as he stood up. Soon as Corey stood up and came my way, I would have thought because I would have thought he was coming for the beef. I wouldn't have thought he was coming to sit in my face and talk and all that. As soon as he stood up and did all that, I would have automatically thought it was on. You know what I'm saying? I would have went with the on type action. So that's where me and Ant different. But Corey, I respect both of y'all. I respect Ant for his intelligence and the shit that he brings to the table, and I respect Corey for the shit that he brings to. Cause Corey will talk about some shit that ain't nobody else gonna talk about. That's why I really respect Corey. It ain't about the tough shit and all that. I don't even believe half niggas when they say they tough. But the tough shit ain't why I respect him. It's the fact that he'll face some shit that other people ain't talking about. He'll say that shit, and stand on it. So I fuck with Corey for that. And he intelligent. You can listen to his shit and fuck around and learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with him because of that. So I respect both of them cats. I just didn't respect this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like Corey, I think Ant handled it perfect. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by Ant. I'm really impressed by Ant now. I had kind of started watching him a little bit. I'm gonna start back watching him and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had slowed down on watching him and shit. I'm finna turn back up, shit. I'm impressed. I didn't think he would stand his ground like that. You know, dude popped up in his face. I thought that was it. I thought Ant was gonna buckle. Ooh. Nah, he ain't going. Ant ain't going, bro. He ain't going. Y'all, and I hear all these niggas talking crazy about Ant and shit. Oh, he shouldn't have said the dick sucking shit, this and the third. Well, Corey should have said what he said. You know what I'm saying? You can't say no shit to no nigga and they be mad when they say back. You shouldn't have started the shit. I hate niggas like that. I hate when niggas do that. I hate that. When niggas say something or do something and then you come back at them and they, oh no, you can't do that. Well, nigga, you said something to me. Nigga, what the fuck is you saying? That's happened a lot in my life because I'm quiet and I'm like, I don't act tough or none of that. So people think, I don't know why they think they can play me or something. So motherfuckers do that to me on occasion or say some shit. And because what it is, they don't be expecting me to come back how I'm going to come back. I come back flagrant. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say something to me crazy, I'm going to come back flagrant. Your mama involved, everything. Because I don't give a fuck. And I'm going to stand on whatever the fuck I'm saying. So I respect both of them really for not fighting, because that's really not the grown man thing to do, really, to be in there fighting and shit. But at the same time, Corey, you did run up in the man's face and all that, and like you wanted to fight. You ran up in his face like you wanted to fight. But then when you got there, all of a sudden the fight energy just went away and shit. You know what I'm saying? The fight energy just ceased to be all of a sudden. Oh, okay, it's like running up on a nigga and then just stop right there when you get to him. What nigga, what you just said? Nah, nigga, you done ran up now. It ain't about what I said. Now it's about these hands, these feet, this knife, whatever we can get our hands on. It's about this warfare now. You done ran up. Once you run up, the talking is over with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go and put your hands up, put your weapon up, whatever you gonna handle it. But nah, I feel like that was kind of, I really feel like Ant punked Corey. He punked him, bro. It was dark all of a sudden, cause my light right here went off. I'm in my truck, and this light, it's on a timer, so it's gonna go off in a second. I'm gonna have to keep turning it back on. I like my little dark Batman look. It's like my Batman. I'm Batman. You know what I'm saying? I like looking dark. I don't know, I'm a dark character. I only wear black and shit. All my clothes are all black and shit. I don't buy no other clothes. I'm like goth and shit. I'm like a black goth dude. When I was in school, my friends were all goth people. They had black fingernails and the whole thing. They were white people with white goth people was my friends in school and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that kind of rubbed off on me, the whole goth thing. I don't do my fingernails. I think that's kind of sweet. But the all black thing, no, that's all me. So that's what's going on here. That's my little thing, how I like recording these videos or whatever. But yeah, man. Ant did his big one, bro. Ant did his big one. Corey lost a couple points. Anybody that's saying Ant didn't do his big one, they fake. They lying. They ain't being real. They being fake. Cause if you watch that video, Ant punk dude. If somebody call you out to the face after you've been talking, somebody just dry call you to the face for nothing, you can turn it down. You might not even know them or something. Like you just walking down the street, some motherfucker just random just call you out to the face. You can turn that down or handle it however you handle it. That ain't disrespectful because you don't know them. You ain't got no anna with them or nothing. What's the point? But some nigga jump up in your face and doing all this and calling you this and doing this and saying you ain't gonna do nothing and doing all, jump up in your face. And then you call them to the fade and they turn it down. You's a weenie. You're a weenie, bro. Corey, you might not be a weenie because I don't think you're a weenie. But that was weenie. That activity that you did was weenie. Because you shouldn't, if you wasn't gonna do nothing, you should have jumped up in his face. If you jumping up in their face mean that you ready to do something. That's what that means. If you're not ready to do something, don't jump in nobody's face. Period. Don't say nothing. If you don't want nobody talking crazy to you, don't say nothing crazy to them. It's really basic stuff. You treat other people how you want to be treated. And you can't be mad if they get mad. Like I was saying before, if somebody come and smack you, somebody come smack you, right? And you turn around and you got a bazooka, and you blow their ass over with the bazooka. Clear! Blue! They can't get mad. There's nothing that they can say. They started the shit. They came over there and smacked you. Whatever you did after that, that's on them. You know, it's their fault. That's their bad. I can't, it's a lot of people like that too, think that they can do something or say something to you, but then you can't say nothing back, or you can't respond, or you can't do your big one, but they can do their big one. I hate that. I can't stand that. And another thing I can't stand is niggas that think they hood. That's how Corey is. He think he hood. He think Ant not hood. So that's like a thing in the black community. Niggas that think they hood automatically think they tougher than the nigga that ain't his hood. That ain't nothing. That don't mean nothing. I done seen many niggas in the hood get their head whooped, shot, beat up, drugged, pumped. It don't matter where you from. You can be from the hood, from the suburbs, whatever you from. Knowing how to fight is knowing how to fight. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you from. This nigga from the suburb that'll mix your pussy ass up. They'll give your ass a 1, 2, 3, 4 beating, nigga. And this niggas from the hood that'll get their ass mixed up. So that's just some shit from niggas from the hood try to paint out to the world that they tougher than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Cause they poor. They think they tougher than everybody cause they grew up poor. And what they don't realize is most of the kids in the suburb grew up poor too. They mama just had a little bit of better job than yours, so she can stay in a little bit of better area than y'all did. That's all. They ain't having no more money or nothing than you. They not having the new J's. They ain't having none of that shit. They mama just stay in a better apartment than your mama do. That's it. And you think because your mama stay in a worse a more poor type situation, that make you tougher. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never understood that thought process. That ain't never made sense to me. Being poor don't make you tough at all. It's a bunch of poor niggas that's weak as hell. Fighting is fighting. If you can fight, you can fight. It don't matter if you from fucking, if your mama and them are billionaires or if your mama and them ain't got a fucking dime in their bank account. If you can fight, you can fight. It don't matter. None of that shit matters. That's a hood. That's like a, what they call it? A gaslight. That's like a hood gaslight to try to trick you into thinking all the hood niggas is tough and all that. They're all not tough. You know what I'm saying? They can get their ass whooped just like the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do I think if they would have gotten a fight, that Ant would have won? Not really. I think Corey might have mixed him up. But only because Corey is bigger and Corey seemed like he probably done been in a few fights. And maybe he have, but he just don't seem like he been in a fighting that much in his life and shit. Corey seemed like he probably been fighting. So he probably would have mixed him up if they had gotten a fight. But he turned down the fade, so we'll never know. He turned down the fade. You can't turn down the fade, bro. Not after you start some shit. You can turn down the fade if you ain't started. If you ain't started, you can turn down the fade. If you started, you can't turn down the fade. You started the shit. That's what you wanted. You wanted the fade. So here it go. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Nah, man. Damn, Corey, you went out wrong on that. I'm seeing niggas on the internet talking about Ant was wrong. Nah, he wasn't wrong at all. He didn't do nothing wrong. He handled that shit perfect. I couldn't think of no other way better for Ant to handle that shit. He handled that shit perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like he stood his ground. He stayed professional. He charged him up to the fade for talking crazy. He handled his business like a G. Really. You know what I'm saying? Like Corey, you went out soft. You did, bro. You went out soft on that one. Cause you jumped up and all that like you super Mr. Bad Guy and shit. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna sit right here in front of you, nigga. What's up now? That would have been funny if Ant would have hit him in his shit. Pow, nigga. Like, that would have been funny in a bit. If Corey would have jumped up, nigga, bang, 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 got the 3-piece on it. That shit would have been funny as hell, man. That shit would have been funny, man. And it was funny anyway, though. That shit was funny. It's finna be viral on the internet. Everybody already talking about it. It's gonna be all kind of clips. I made one clip. It's gonna be all kind of conversations about that. That was like, this conversation is actually a conversation that need to be held in the black community. It's the hood cat versus the suburban or the upper, I don't want to say upper echelon, the well-off crowd. It's like the well-off versus the non-well-off. That's always been like a divide in the black community. And the non-well-off, they have a defense mechanism. The defense mechanism is to everybody think they tough because they ain't well off. So they try to play that role in public. Yeah, nigga, I'm from the hood. Nigga ain't hit no shit. Nigga get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, matter of fact, I knew I knew a few of them like that, but there's one particular cat that I knew. Man, this nigga used to get his ass whooped. He was a gang member too. This nigga got his ass whooped by everybody in the gang. I'm talking about every nigga whooped his, and I ain't talking about like jumping him in. I'm talking about he just getting it to niggas one by one. He whooped it. Every time this nigga got in a fight, he got his ass whooped. And he was the nigga playing tough and all that. Oh yeah, nigga, I'm a tough gang member. I'm this, that, and the third. I'm from the hood, nigga. I'm from whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm from, you can't stop me, nigga. He was that type of nigga. That nigga got his ass whooped. I seen the nigga get his ass whooped at least 3 times. He got his ass whooped more than that, but I seen at least 3 ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas be talking this hot shit. They be hood niggas and shit. And be talking all this tough ass shit. Nigga, you ain't, I learned that when I went to the military. That's when I learned that nigga talking tough. Nigga ain't tough because he talking tough. Or nigga ain't tough because he from the hood. Because when I went to the military, there was a bunch of niggas in there from the hood. And a lot of them wasn't tough. They playing the role and shit, acting tough because the world think the hood tough. So they just going along with it. Oh yeah, the world think we tough. So I'm just gonna pretend like I'm tough then. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah, nigga smack fire the hood nigga. Straight up. Any nigga. Period. They know you gonna get it. Disrespect is disrespect. It don't matter where you from, what hood you from, none of that even matters when the disrespect come into play. All that matters is, can you fight? Can you warfare? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that matters. Where you from don't matter. You can be from Chicago, LA. You can be from the toughest place in LA, the toughest place in Chicago, the toughest place in Atlanta, the toughest place in Dallas, the toughest place. You could be from all. You could have been and lived in all them places. You could have got moved around and lived in LA, Atlanta. You could live in all of Chicago. You could have just moved around, lived in all them tough places, and still get your ass whooped by a nigga from the suburbs. Straight up. Still get your ass whooped from a nigga from the suburbs. Straight up. Suburbs ain't weak like that, nigga. People are weak like that. That's an individual thing. That has nothing to do with where you from or if you hood or not. None of that matters. That used to matter because people used to believe that shit. People used to buy that when niggas say, I'm from the hood, nigga, so I'm tough. Niggas used to buy into that. Nobody buys into that no more. Niggas don't give a fuck now. Nigga will beat your motherfucking ass. Nigga don't give a fuck about you being from the hood. Matter of fact, nigga want you to be from a hood, the opposing hood, so he get a stripe on his belt after he whoop your ass. Straight up. All that tough shit ain't flying. That used to fly. That's why niggas still on that. Because they stuck in that phase where that tough shit used to fly. It used to fly. You used to be tough and shit. You know what I'm saying? You used to say all kind of wild shit. You used to do all kind of shit. Now, that shit ain't gonna fly. Because niggas done figured out that y'all ain't really hitting no shit like that. It's some weenies. And then most of the niggas that be acting tough and all that be from the hood, and let's say they catch a body. They go and tell. They'll go tell. They be snitching on each other, telling. It ain't tough like that, like y'all think. That's a facade. All that hood shit is a facade. Them niggas is weenies just like everybody else. It's tough niggas and weenies in every cipher. I don't give a damn hood cipher, suburban cipher, whatever cipher, it's gonna be tough niggas and weenies. Period. So just cause a nigga from the hood or he looked the part and all that don't mean shit. If that nigga charge you up to the face, check his motherfucking chin. And then you gonna find out if he really tough or not. Hit him in his motherfucking chin with all your might. You gonna find he gonna whimper. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. My bad, bro. Nah, man, y'all be buying into some dumb shit. I wish the hood nigga would. Straight up. I'm a hood nigga. I'm from both. I'm from the broken poor type situation and I'm from the suburbs too. I'm from both situations. So that's why I know that niggas ain't hitting on shit like that. They ain't like that. The niggas that's really tough, they in jail because they don't go for nothing. If you really tough out here for real, you gonna be in jail because somebody gonna play with you every day. Somebody gonna do something disrespectful, say something disrespectful, cut you off on the road, something. Somebody gonna do something to where you should have whooped their ass. You know what I'm saying? So if you really tough, you'll be in jail because you gonna be done whoops too much ass. Every day when I'm moving around this world, it's a motherfucker or two where I feel like I should have whooped their ass. You know what I'm saying? If I act on that, I'll be in jail. Or dead. Shot up dead somewhere. One or the other. But you can't, that shit ain't gonna fly. All that tough ass shit. It's not. You niggas ain't tough. Fuck out of here, nigga. You niggas busting them guns thinking you tough cause you busting a gun. You's a goofy. Most of you niggas bust guns and then go to jail and tell. Or go to jail and be a punk and shit. Be somebody bitch and shit. You be a whole punk in jail. But out here in the world, you was just a super maniac killer assassin. Super maniac killer assassin. Super gangster gang banging murderer killer. Then you go to jail and you somebody bitch. Or you go to jail and you got a boyfriend. You got a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I ain't going. I think Ant Punk, dude. Period. It ain't even what I think. I seen it. It ain't about what I think. I seen him Punk, dude. Corey made the mistake by jumping up in his face. He would have never jumped up in his face, he probably wouldn't have got punked. But now we all know that all that tough shit he talking ain't that. You know what I'm saying? You talk all this shit, and then the moment comes for you to stand on it, you don't stand on it. That's not respected. And I'm not on here trying to make it sound like I'm some super tough fighter dude and all that. I'm not. I don't even want to fight nobody. I like to fight, but like to in the ring, like put on gloves and do it like that. I like that. But fighting, I don't really like that because when I'm fighting somebody, I'm from the Army. So when I fight somebody, I'm trying to kill them. I'm not fighting you to win the fight. I'm trying to get you out of there. I'm trying to bust your head on the curb, hit you with something, bust you in the head. I'm trying to get you, knock your ass out of there, get you out of there. That's the only way I even know how to fight. I don't know how to fight to try to, just beat you up and all that. I'm trying to step on your neck, get you on the ground, crush your neck bone. I'm trying to do some violent ass shit. That's why I don't even want to get in no fight. Cause I don't like being on no violent shit. I hate that. That's horrible. But I'm not no super fighting dude and all that. But I'm not finna turn on no fade after I've been talking shit either though. If I'm talking shit to a nigga and they call me to the fade, I'm gonna take that hoe. We gonna handle that. Because I meant what I said. So what I said offended you to the fact to where you wanna fight me now. Let's get it. Shit. Let's go on get it. But nah, that shit was wild. That shit was wild on the bitch. Finna be all over the web. You can't do that. All you hood niggas, that's a lesson to you. Quit acting tough. You ain't tough. You just as tough as the next nigga. The next nigga just as tough as you. You not hard because you from the ghetto. You just think you hard because you from, it's in your mind and shit. That's all in your mind. A lot of these suburban kids and all that be taking martial arts and all kind of shit. Yeah, kick the dog shit out you. Straight up. Straight. I done seen niggas with the suburb whoop hood niggas. I done seen it multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So, all that fake ass shit, fake, tough, fake, gangster and all that, hang it up, bro. Let's get this internet money. Let's do better for our children, do better for our wives and our people and all that. And let's keep it moving. Fuck all that tough shit. It's a mighty media. I'm out.